Ladies and gentlemen, the fight of the century, Elon Musk versus Donald Trump. Let's go. So guys, very interesting last few days we've had. Firstly, I'd like to apologize to everybody because I wasn't able to upload videos. I did lose my voice completely. As you can tell now, I do sound like Batman. However, I unfortunately do not have the skills of Batman. But either way, I'm here to give you guys a video. Today is a very interesting video because last night I came out of my doctor's appointment. I'm driving to work. And I look over at my phone and I'm like, what the hell? Everybody is going crazy. Elon Musk is calling Donald Trump pretty much a something word. It's very sad to see. However, what does this mean for you? I was not going to report. I was going to take a couple of more days off. But I just want to tell everybody who has been texting me, my friends, my family, who's been wondering, oh, what's happening with the stock market? Is that a good time to buy Tesla? Listen. Don't let dictations of something like this affect your actual investing strategy. What people do not understand, and what I want people to understand, is one thing and one thing clearly. If somebody's tweet or X tweet, whatever it is, can make you change your investing strategy, you are not investing in the right thing to begin with. You need to invest into companies with back records and long-term horizons. You cannot invest because today the norm is this or the norm is that. What Elon Musk did, I do not think is good. I don't think fighting over the internet is good for any company, especially Tesla, with all the scrutiny it's got over the past year. And Elon Musk having a full-on fight with Donald Trump and indirectly calling him that word is not a good look for anybody, especially if it's not true. Because if it turns out it's not true, not only is it pretty much just defamation from Elon Musk's part, the board of Tesla, which already is not as happy as with Elon as they could be, obviously, because this guy's focusing on saving USA instead of his own companies at this point. Now, I love Elon Musk. I'm a big fan. I truly do believe he's a great inventor. Now, I definitely know that this guy's off the rails sometimes, which it looks like it's one of this. He kind of goes 100%. Now, Trump is also not a good mediator of a fight because this guy also just likes to beef. So pretty much what happened, if you guys are not aware, is Elon Musk got the key to the White House, which is a great privilege. Congratulations to him. He got that. He didn't look too happy that day. He also had a black eye, and who knows why that's happened. But pretty much he had a black eye. He doesn't want to looking too happy, and apparently from other sources in the White House, it said that Elon Musk was for like the last month has been slowly tweaking out, and then yesterday just blew up on social media. Now Trump also didn't hold back because Trump's like, oh, we should to cut the budget, we should eliminate all of Tesla's and SpaceX's contracts and subsidies. Now, one thing I want people to know, which I don't think people know, is Elon Musk was actually a proponent. He was actually liked the idea of getting rid of the EV tax credit because he was one of the only EV companies in all of the states that is profitable as an EV company versus all the other companies which aren't. So when you're thinking about all your motor companies, all your GMCs, all your Fords, none of them are making money with EV. The only reason why they can continue to do it is because they get EV credits. So it would actually, in my opinion, help your boy Elon Musk. So I don't think that's a fair criticism for Donald Trump's part. However, just calling somebody that you're on the list for again, very sorry, my friends. Just saying that you're on the list without it being released is not great at all, right? You're calling a sitting president of the USA file is not a good idea. And I'm sure he knows that now. He's backtracking a lot. Elon Musk replied to a post from Bill Ackman, which is a great hedge fund manager as well. And he said to the guy, you guys should mediate this and join forces together. And Elon Musk said, I agree. So it looks like Elon Musk realizes, and I'm guessing he got a lot of calls from his investors now, especially in SpaceX and Tesla, who want him to not have an issue with Donald Trump, because if he is already made a victim of or enemy of the left side, so a lot of people already dislike him. Switching sides is not going to help him. Now, funny enough, I'm actually a big proponent of Elon Musk being in the government because I do believe that regular politicians do not understand how actual money works. I honestly, truly believe so. So you do need somebody there who does have experience mitigating problems and taking care of problems, because running a business is a risk, same as running a government. Now, Donald Trump is a businessman himself. But having a full-on drama fest like this in the White House is not something that I would have ever assumed is going to be a part of this administration, in their own administration. So it's, it's a funny thing to watch. The only one advice I'd give to people, if you want to take any advice at all, is just use this as buying opportunity. If you guys were going to buy the S&P 500, you have to understand that Donald Trump is only here for 4 years max. And who knows what the next 4 years after that look like? You're not investing for the next 4 years. You're investing over the long term. And let's just say Donald Trump does a bad job and the stock market is falling. That is great. You pick up the same companies you would have picked up. Just because Donald Trump said this or this doesn't mean that your business over there for Apple or for Amazon or for Google, which are killing in the AI game, are going to be changing their strategy towards how they're investing into the future, right? This is 10, 20, 30 years, multiple decades type of play. So don't worry about what's happening next year or the year after that. Like, this is funny, and Tesla dropped by 15%, and actually I think Tesla's a good, no financial advice, but I am actually picking up some Tesla stock at this price. You never seen it down 15% in one day, and it's back to like 2021 levels, which is pretty solid. And, I'm a big component of robots. I think Tesla will have a very good future. And even if for the next 3 years, it's getting destroyed from Elon Musk and Trump's beef, who gives it? Like, this is a problem that's not going to be facing us 8 years from down the road. So in 8 years, I do believe, or like, let's just say this, my projection in the next 12 to 20 years is going to be, we're going to even dive deeper into energy from the sun. So if I believe that, why would I not invest into EV companies? I would invest into EV companies. So if you like something, if you're interested in something, invest for the long-term technology. Don't invest for the short term. I could hardly care. If Tesla drops to $100, I'll just pick up more Tesla. I'm not planning on selling any. If it goes up $10,000, then yes, I will sell, because I just want to get my money out. But you guys just got to make the smart plays. And the smart plays is just buy when thing's cheap. S&P 500 is down, buy. This is down, this is down. Anybody who would invest in the start of the Trump presidency or the start of the year, all right, they saw their portfolio go down substantially throughout the year so far. And then what happened? It's rebounds back to the same all-time highs as before. So if you picked up any stock throughout the year, if you were dollar cost averaging, guess what? You're looking at a pretty good position right now. And you cannot forget that. You cannot forget that everything is just a 4-year timeline. All right. So I hope you guys got something from this video. Just wanted to give my input on the beef and just tell you that the beef doesn't matter. Elon Musk, I truly don't believe there's two evils to this. All right. People are going to fight. It doesn't make a difference. Elon Musk is a great creator, and I hope that he continues to create great stuff. And I do believe over the long term we do need to balance out the deficit. If you do not balance out the deficit, the only thing you do is bankrupt your country, and that's not a good play either, right? But Donald Trump has a hard job. Any liberal will have a hard job. Elon Musk has a hard job. The CEO of Starbucks has a hard job. Everybody got a hard job. So don't stress about this. Just invest into what you think is going to be the long-term solution. All right, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hope you had a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Do not die here.